Good morning. I'm Belinda. This is Just Be Yoga, and it is Sunday morning, Chakra Yoga Flow. Um, I just lit a bunch of incense, and I think I'm choking myself out in my own room. So if I start to cough or anything, you'll understand. I went in excess. Good morning. If you're new to our Chakra Yoga Flow, I'm really honored to have you join us. This is an integrative practice where we integrate various modalities, whether they are elements from the eight-limbed tree of yoga, whether it is from the interchange of energies of Tai Chi Chuan, Qi, and Prana, our understanding of energy. So we will work from a meditative as well as maybe a mudra space, breath space, and movement to connect with the energies, the subtle energies within us. We have to go through the body because that's the vessel that we're living in. But then we also get to connect in with the mental spaces and the spiritual spaces as far as you want to go. This morning, I wanted to work and be in a space about the in-between spaces. I think sometimes when we refer to our chakras, we speak of them in static terms. First chakra, root, earth, stability, period. Second chakra, fluid, water, going with the flow. And we keep that static. There are no silos when it comes to energy. Energy is very mutable. And so earth is mutated. You can have soft earth, you can have firm earth. So this morning, I wanted to work and at least keep the theme about being in between those spaces. No such thing as a static space. So welcome. Let's get situated. If you're here, feel free to say hello. I will try to make suggestions for our physical space for different modifications or variations along the way. But please honor what your body says no to, as well as leave ample space for everything that your body and your spirit say yes to. Let us start lying down if you're joining. You may want to have blocks and straps available and nearby. You can position your legs any way you like, so they don't have to be straight out in front of you. If you'd like to have the legs bent in any sort of way, go ahead. If you would prefer to be lying on your side or on your belly, go ahead with that as well. Good morning, Sarah. So invite yourselves to your mat. Invite yourselves to lying down, to being in your body, on the earth, looking upward. And with each breath, let's start to invite ourselves to being with ourselves in feeling, not thinking. Breathe and take that in, feeling, not thinking. Sight without identifying. Hearing without attaching. See if you can allow your body to sink heavy. And start to notice anything you can about any point in contact with the earth. What does heaviness feel like? What does pressure feel like? What amount of texture and contour can you detect without moving. Now feel the breath moving in your body. What areas of the body does it awaken your awareness to? Feel the state of change as you breathe. We are still and moving at the same time. A single Om here, deep breath in. Eyes open or closed. Think or allow yourselves to internally feel moving your left leg without actually moving it. Feel the stillness in your body. Feel your breath in your body. Now slowly start to lift your left leg toward your chest and stop halfway. Feel everything that is still and heavy and rooted, and notice everything that's changing about that. Feel them working together as you start to pull the knee closer to your chest and then lengthen the leg out to the front of the mat, placing it down and then bringing it back up. Slowly pause halfway and then pull it into the chest and continue to extend, lengthen, and then bend the knee back and forth. And as you're going, feel everything that is still and everything that is moving. So that everything isn't completely moving as we are aware, and nothing is completely still. In between. If you slow down, are you bringing more elements of stillness or just more deep awareness of moving and fluidity? And then we'll eventually lengthen the left leg out to the front of the mat and receive the earth and feel the movement in the releasing. In the invitation of stillness, there is movement. Within stillness, there is change. Consider your right side. Feel your right side. Feel it moving before it moves. And then start to invite the right knee up, stopping halfway. Feel all that you can feel. Pull the knee a little closer and then extend the leg out. Let it rest and then invite it back up, pausing halfway and then eventually pulling it in. And you can smooth it out over time. As we're feeling constant movement or constant transition, appreciating the stillness in the movement, notice your feelings, your emotions. Notice other areas of your body. What is this physical movement helping us move emotionally, memory-wise? One thing is never just one thing. Feel the connection. Invite it. Something that can't be defined. And now let's lengthen the right leg when you're ready. And invite the heaviness and the stillness. And feel that eventual transition. Let's walk the left foot in, place it onto the earth. Bend the right knee and place the right foot on the earth. Press down through the feet and lift the hips and lower it down. Feel all that is sturdy and stable and all that is fluid as we move. Back and forth. When you're arriving in the earth, feel the constant movement until it absolutely comes to a halt, transitioning to lifting back up. As we're lifting up, can you feel the stopping point that we all have on our own of the lift? Is that static? How does it transition into lowering? How fluid can the neck and the shoulders be while being a point of stability? Bring that fluidity up into the back of the shoulders and the back of the neck. And start to feel air. Be aware of the sensation of air and all that is solid and all that is water as we're pulsing up and down. And if you wish to join, we will invite vibrational experience with an Om. Deep breath in. Hold on a lift, breathe. What's changing? What's changing about our stability? What's changing about our fluidity? What is changing about our air? Feel your air through your breath. Feel your air expressing itself to you. Breath, calm. Gently lower the hips down, allowing the knees to flow left and right. Feet staying exactly where they are. Image is water. Whatever image of water that is inside of you right now. Don't try to force it to be another form of water. If your water is crashing, let your water crash. If your water is a drizzle, let your water be a drizzle. Single Om. Deep breath. Come to center with the knees, bottoms of the feet together, knees falling open. Another Om, envisioning sound vibration rippling through your water. Breath in. Arms reaching up toward the ceiling, find an interlace. Flip the palms, feel every sensation in the fingers and the palms. Eyes open. We'll twist the upper body to the left and then up and over to the right. Expression, compassion, air. Breathe. What is stopping What is moving? Can you feel bits of stopping as you move? Can you feel bits of movement as you stop? Breath, air. Feel the image of air that's coming to your mind. Is it a breeze? Is it a gale force? Is it free? Is it stagnant? Reach the arms up toward the ceiling. Reverse the clasp so that the heels of the palms are together. Lower the wrists above your pubic bone. Lift your chin to the ceiling. Counterclockwise, churning of the butter. Breath. Feel heat. Just heat. Can you feel cool and heat and movement and stable all together? Don't think about force, just heat. Where are we feeling heat? Breathe into this fire. Change direction. Feel the still points and the moving points. Breath. Single Om, deep breath. Om. Change direction, deep breath. Om. Release it down. Bring the knees into the chest, maybe forehead to the knees. Inhale, lengthen, reaching the arms up, pointing the legs down. Feel every sensation from head to toe, expanding lengthwise. Breath in. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest, forehead up to the knees, and we'll continue back and forth this way. Explore continuity of stillness and movement, of lengthening and contraction. Feel heat and cool. Wherever you feel heat, try to bring an awareness of where is the cool here too. Feel airiness. Feel every tingling vibration in your body. Backs of the arms, backs of the hands, inside your eyelids, in your tongue, in your organs, on your skin. Continuity. Lengthen and then walk the legs as far over to the right as is comfortable, and upper body over to the right. Color is red. Envision the color red. Where do you feel red in your body? How does that color make you feel physically? Is it red? Is it changing? Are you trying to force it to stay a certain hue? Send your breath into the color. Feel and allow your red to change. Notice the color that it shifts to. Orange is water and fluidity, mutability. Red is earth, foundational. Maybe stuck, maybe supported, safe. Yellow is fire and will and power. motivation, activation, or it's aggression, somewhere in between. Green is forgiveness and love. It can also be selfish and unforgiving, unkind. Blue, expression, communication, listening, or stubborn and closed-minded, full of lies, or an absolute truth. Feel the colors mutate. Indigo, seeing and allowing ourselves to see, or fooling ourselves in delusion. White and violet, faith and belief, or absolute distrust. Gradually bring the legs to center, upper body to center. Notice the physical body, what you're feeling, where you feel it, and how it emotionally makes you feel. Start to move the legs over to the other side. Upper body over to the other side. Color is orange. Allow it to mutate and change. It doesn't have to stay orange. What is coming to you? Feel more than think. Swim in it. Release into it. Force nothing. Gradually, let's walk the legs back to center. Upper body back to center. Big, long stretch. Now walk the feet wide. Open the arms wide. Big starfish. Spread the fingers. Spread the toes. Eyes open wide. Now clench the eyelids. Furrow the brow. Squeeze the toes. Make a fist. Breathe in and open the eyes wide. Spread the fingers, spread the toes, open the jaw, deep breath. Exhale, shut everything, squeeze it tight, maybe tighten the jaw and wide. What do we allow ourselves to see? And squeeze everything tight, shut. Come within. And open wide, receive, open wide and close, come within, tighten in and open wide, spread the toes, alive in the feet, flex the toes in the heels, spread the palms and close, tighten, tighten, tighten. Good, now let the body go limp. Relax the eyelids, eyes can be open or closed, you choose, jaw is heavy. Start to bounce the knees up and down. Make a sound, any kind of sound you wish. It can be airy. It can have voice in it. Maybe flutter the lips. Hear sound, receive sound. Good, we'll walk the feet in. Feel the feet, stomp the feet. Beautiful. We'll roll over to one side and bring ourselves up to hands and knees. Shifting left and right. What is still? What is movement? Shifting forward and back. What is still? What is movement? Play with your pacing. Can you feel stillness inside of shifting? Can you feel solidity inside of that which is moving and muting? Good. Start to go around counterclockwise. Side, back, side, forward. What is moving in the wrists? What is moving in the shoulders? What is moving in the entire spine? Is your foundational space rigid, or can we allow the fluidity to come down into that which is rigid inside of us? Check in onto different body areas. What's moving? What can move? Can the neck move? Can the jaw move? Can the groin move? Can the buttocks move? Can you feel the toes? Change direction. How much heat is starting to be generated as you apply some will to staying with the movement, staying with the stillness? This is the heat generated from your activation, your motivation. Feel what your activation feels like. Change direction. If the wrist gets sensitive, you can rest on your knuckles of your fists. Shift back to child's pose, reaching the arms long. Shift forward and lay the body down. Press it up and back into child's pose. Start to feel, where is the stillness, where is the movement, where is the length and spaciousness of air, and how does our fire help us feel all of those spaces? We have to activate the fire to press up and back. The fire is continuing to keep us moving. Where are you feeling fluidity? Can you feel salivation being activated in the mouth? Feeling the chi flow. Relax the jaw, relax the tongue. Flowing back and forth. Feel spaciousness. Feel heat. Feel the activation of power to lift and shift back. Breathe. What is our connection to air here? How much airiness can you feel? Even in the compression points. Can you feel air in your power? How does air in your fire help you so that you're not consumed by the fire? Breathe. Let it feel lighter. Let it feel more compassionate. Let it feel more kind. Can your power feel kind? Breathe. Flow. Let's go through this a few times. Eyes closed if your eyes are not already closed. Breath in. Breath out. What are we inviting ourselves to see? Continuity. Allow the salivation. Breathe. Good. A single Om. Deep breath. We'll push our way up to hands and knees. Tuck the toes, lift the hips down, dog. Pedal the heels up and down, continual flow. What is static? What is moving? Can you apply your energy? It doesn't have to be fast. Can you honor this space? Feel the neck, feel the eyes. Turn the head left and right. Left knee down, step that right foot up, step the left foot up, rolling the spine up. What is constant? What is fluid? Breathing and lengthening upward. Exhale, forward fold, rolling the spine up. What is stopping? What is starting? Can you feel yourselves continually moving through your expression spaces of shoulders and arms, through the neck? Invite that water up into the neck, into the throat, that continual fluidity, that mutability. How we express what we have to say changes. What the inside of you has to say is changing all the time. Open the jaw, protrude the tongue. Activation. We'll roll the spine up, breathing in. Bend the knees, sink the butt back, chair. Inhale it up into a back bend, offering to lift. Exhale, chair. Sink into the earth. Feel your fire. Push down. Lift. Fluid. High. Air. Sound. And sink. Come down. Come up. Let the promise of something lighter lift you up. Shoulders soft, eyes open and receiving, and sink. All right, we're going to keep pulsing. See how fluid you can keep it. If it stops, it stops. It's okay. Feel the stopping point. Does anything become rigid? How do we make it fluid? Breath. Shoulders are soft and yet reaching. Relax the neck, relax the throat. Single Om, deep breath. Om. Good. Find your chair. Forward fold, coming into the earth. All that is heavy. Step that right foot back. Back foot can be flat. Coming up, warrior one. Breathe in, reaching up. Exhale, elbows down. Offer the chest. And bring the hands down. Step the right foot up. Step the left foot back. How smooth, fluid. Nothing is stopping. All is constantly beginning. Root, rise. Fluid, reach. Feel fire. Open hard. And come into the earth. Stepping that left foot up. Rolling the spine up. Inhale, lift, maybe a back bend. How much can we see back behind us? Exhale, forward fold, looking forward and down. Inhale, rolling it up, rooting, rising, lifting the gaze. How far can we bend and mute? Exhale, forward fold, release, bend the knees, sink the butt, lift the chest, chair. Good, and let's stand. Step the right foot out, left knee bends, and straighten, reach, release, come back up, fluid. And up and back, reverse triangle. Feel heat in the hips. And reach forward, triangle. Send your will and your power down into your water. Feel your water starting to heat up. Water can be warm. Water can be hot. Can we stay in this fluidity? Bend that left knee and side angle and reverse warrior. How much can we keep the left knee bent? How much can we keep moving? It doesn't have to be fast. your energy, your insight. What are we allowing ourselves to feel? Touching warrior two, stepping that right leg up, breath in and forward fold, release, bending the knees, lifting the chest, chair, coming up to standing, root into the right, lift the left, feel the fluidity with the stability, reaching, rooting, right knee bent, opening that chest and straightening and sinking. Let the light airy space of the chest nourish all the way down into the heaviness of our water and our fire. Lift that weight off, lift that pressure off, send that energy upward, feel it, feel every vibration in your body. Good, we're going to straighten and fluidly reach, find that triangle space as you're coming up and over. Feel the continuity. Can we feel expression and send expression down into our relationship with everything that is firm, everything that is mutable, every emotion? Can we be willing to feel it and express it? Not identify it, just express it and let it express itself. Good, we're going to bend that right knee, right elbow to the knee, reach up and over, reverse warrior. How does that heat feel coming into our foundation? Setting us into motion to activate for our foundation. How do you activate? Put your will and your power into that which you root, that which you know. How does that which you know inform your power? We'll bring ourselves back up. We're going to step this left leg up. Breath in, lift. Actually lift. Feel it. Put some energy into it. Exhale. Take it forward. Breath in, lift the chest. Stepping both legs back, touch that plank and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it down. Press it up and back, child's pose. Hands behind you to your ankles, head down. Lift the hips, rabbit, and lower. Back and forth for your rabbit and your child's pose. So patient. Feel activation and rootedness in our faith center, the top of our head. We're standing on all of our trust, all of our faith. Standing in it, rooting in it. Inviting our insight to be a part of that foundation. What are we getting to see here? What's being communicated in the back of that neck? Bring that fluidity and rootedness into this region of the body, back and forth. Eyes are open or closed. What are the colors that you see? Now we'll hold, lifting the hips. Find your breath. What's changing? What is active in this stillness?
What's changing with the breath? Feel your jaw, your mouth, your saliva. We'll bring the hips down, roll the spine up, hands down, maybe put blocks down here, and lift the knees, staying on the tops of the feet, and lower. Arms open wide, hands to the shoulders. Good, big circles. What's moving and opening and fluid in our shoulders, in our arms, in how we express, in how we bring things into us, in how we push things away, in how we share. Our arms, such a huge vessel for our communication of our heart, of our intention. Change direction, move the neck and throat as we go. Move what wants to move in the back of the neck, sides of the neck. Open the jaw, single om, deep breath in. Release the arms back behind you. Find an interlace. Lift. Offer that opening in the front of the chest. What are the colors? Breathe into what you're feeling. Release the hands down alongside. Lift the knees up, staying on the tops of the feet. And lower. And lift. Breath. And lower. And lift. How much fluidity is helping you here? And lower. And lift. Feel what you feel. Don't push beyond your limit. And lower. And lift. Just back and forth. Acceptance. Let your movements reflect acceptance of whatever the support will give you, of whatever your fluidity and movement will give you, of however much fire you have to spend. Good, let's twist and twist and twist and twist. We'll come to neutral. Bring the arms out in front of us. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Press the heels back and away. Release the top of the head. We'll lift the right leg up, point the toe, open the hip. Spaciousness. Send that air element into the hips, into the groin. Spacious, understanding, forgiving in our space of feeling. How much forgiveness do we need to give ourselves in all of our spaces of feeling? We'll bring that right leg down, lift the left leg up, drop the head in. Offer what wants to be offered. Force nothing. Don't turn your fire against yourselves. Acceptance. Feel all that is still and fluid. All that is air and fire together. Let your air touch your still points, so it doesn't compress down. Let the air through the still points, through our stability. Let your water up into your fire. Cool it down some. Let your fire down into your water so you can feel Activate yourselves to feel. Not analyze, not judge, not fix, just feel. Bring that left leg down. We'll lift the right heel straight up. Don't twist the hip. Drop the head down. What is the intensity that we feel? Let's bring that right knee down. Step the left foot up. Bend that left knee. Pull the chest up. Exhale. We're going to sink it back onto this right knee. Now, this may be contraindicated, so maybe you don't sink all the way back, depending on what's going on in those hips and the knee. And we'll bring it forward, fluid, open, aspiring, believing, and seeing. Open those eyes. Exhale, bringing it back down, bowing into ourselves. Fluid. This isn't all heat. This isn't all hip. This isn't all heart. It's all together. It's all together. Working together, unified, integrated. Breathe. No one space dominating the other. Eyes open. Single Om if you wish. Breath in. Shifting back to neutral, plant the palms, step the left knee back. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Feel everything that's changing. Feel your color. Lift the left leg up. Try not to open the hip. Feel all that we feel. What's providing the support? What's providing the fluidity? What is our inside space telling us? What color spectrum do we see? Bring that left knee down. Feel solidity, and now let fluidity lift the right foot up. Sinking into that right knee, pulling the chest open. Feel air come in those hips. Exhale, sinking it back, coming into that heaviness. And bringing it up, lifting. How does our water meet our sound and expression and our inside? Bringing it down. Fluidity of what we see. Going with the flow of what we see. Accepting it and accepting that it can change. How we see the world, how we see ourselves. Shift, move, how we express ourselves, to others. Breathe, shoulders back. Move this area of expression. Everything changes, nothing is static. We are already different and new beings than who we were when we joined. Single Om. Bringing ourselves up to a neutral space. Stepping this right knee back. Lifting the hips up, downward facing dog. Lightly walk your hands back to your feet. We'll wiggle the feet out a little wide, maybe as wide as the mat, aiming the toes outward about a 45-degree angle. Lightly bend the knees. Hands together to prayer, kind of like an elephant trunk. We're going to breathe in nice and loose with the chest. Exhale, let the upper body go. Inhale. Make a sound as you exhale it down. Inhale. How loose can we be? How much trust can we exhibit physically? How much firmness in the legs? How much fluidity in the spine? Will to keep going and fire. Airiness of compassion and love. Vibration of expression. Feel the stimulation and the heat. And hold. Roll the spine upward. Feel the weight of the arms. Feel the heaviness throughout our entire being. Tingliness in different areas of the body. What colors and spectrum do you see in your eyes? We'll bend the knees, sink the butt back, press the arms out. Big circle in the chest. Palms out. Scoop the tailbone under. Right palm up, left palm down, holding an imaginary ball. Turn your waist to the left. Switch palms, left on top of right. Turn the waist to the right. Switch palms and turn. What is fire? What is firm? Switch palms, turn. What is water? What is will? Can you just allow? Lift up through the top of the head. Trust the earth and apply some energy upward to faith. And then feel the energy in the middle. That is you conducting and conduiting energy in so many directions. Not in control, conducting and conduiting. Arms heavy. Come to center, drop the arms down. Breathe in, straighten the legs, reaching up to the heavens. Exhale, bend the knees and bring a big ball of energy down. Hinge at the hips, place it into the earth. Inhale it up, starting to straighten the legs. Reach the chest, light and easy, light and easy. Exhale, come on down into the earth and lower it down. Relax the neck, relax the jowls. Inhale it up, straightening the legs, reaching. We'll bring the left palm to the belly, right palm on top. For those who identify as female. For those who identify as male, right palm to the belly, left on top. Slow circles, counterclockwise on the belly. Feel the heat. Rub into your center core of vitality. Change direction. Both palms up alongside the ribs. Breath in. Exhale, swipe it down and out. Stand whatever mountain you wish. Your legs could be further apart or together. Arms heavy. Full of breath. Eyes open or closed. Feel your heart beating. Within this stillness, can you feel the heat of your engine, your fire? Just because it's less, does it mean that there is no fire? That we're not in our core? What is the relationship that we have with our power, our core? What it means we need to feel physically. What does it mean to feel it emotionally, spiritually? Can it be softer? Can it be more firm without it being aggressive? And we'll start to spin from that center, allowing the arms to dangle, expand, and bring impact. What is that impact? How is our neck facilitating this? How are the feet and ankles facilitating it? Don't be too rigid. Be kind to the frame. Feel the lift through the top of the head, how it's helping ease this twist, the torque of the twist, the energy of the twist, the pliability, and the air. Hear the impact. Feel the vibration of the impact. And then let the twisting stop and the arms come to a halt on their own. Slowly let the upper body come forward. Feel the crown of your head seeking the floor. And bring the feet to a parallel position. It doesn't mean that they have to be together, so find what feels comfortable. Let your bones go. Feel yourselves on a root level. Feel your bones go. Where do they go? Where could they go? If we released them to gravity right now, where would they naturally want to go? And we'll bring ourselves down to a seated space, however it is comfortable for you to do so. We'll lengthen the legs out in front of us, clear any fleshy bits out of your way. Here, I'll turn sideways. We'll lift the right leg up, sitting up tall through the spine. What's still lifting? And if it's lifting, it's aspiring to those higher vibrational energies. Light spectrum. What do we see? Ether. How does that feel? Stay connected to the earth. What does our base level feel? And cross that right foot across the left. Press down with the right foot. Left arm wrapping around that right knee unless it is accessible to bring that left elbow outside of the right knee. Breath in, sitting up tall, relax the belly. Exhale, twist from the center of you. Not from the arms, not from the buttocks or the legs. Will the twist and respect what happens. Send all of that compassion to permeate from the feet, through the eyelids, through the breath. All of that inside. Not forcing a vision upon ourselves. Receive the insight and let it flow. And release. Good. We'll bring the sole of that foot up against the left inner thigh. Gentle twist to the other side. Chest up. What's moving and what's still? What colors do you see? What's in the in-between spaces that only you can feel and detect? And we'll lengthen the upper body over this leg. Now, if you want to use a strap, go ahead. But if we would like to just feel where the body wants to go, feel us experiencing, navigating the body's consent. See in your mind's eye every shape, every color, every prism that your sensory perception is sending you. And we'll bring the spine back up, lengthening that right leg out, lifting the left leg up, sitting up tall in the chest, spread the toes, be with the sensations of rising and rooting, of fluid and fire. Can you feel fluid here? Where do you feel that fluidity? Where are we inviting new levels of expression and fluidity of expression, of acceptance and sticking with it and applying? Acceptance and applying, both are present. Insight and visualizing. Air and light. And we'll cross that left foot across the right thigh, foot down flat, maybe wrapping that right arm around the left leg. Perhaps you're finding length through the rib cage, bringing that elbow outside of that left knee. Breath in, sitting up. Breath out, revolving without forcing. And sometimes we need to feel the forcing to know to back off. Be with, be forgiving. Practice it here. Where's wonder? How are we bringing wonder into this space? Allow your wonder down into any intensity. Observe it with a childlike curiosity. Allow that to be how we define faith. Releasing out of the twist,
Sole of the left foot up against that right thigh. Breath in, sitting up. Exhale, revolving. Where is the movement? Where is the rigidity? Where is the air? Can you feel the air in the legs? Can you feel the air in the hips? Be air in your entire body. And how does that transform what we are sensing in this moment? How does it transform what we are conducting in this moment? Invite air into the crevices in every fold of skin. And then we'll come forward. Let air in here. Not just in the chest. Let it permeate. Think of the most impossible place to feel air, and let that be how we conduct our inner visioning. Our imagining of air in between our shoulder blades on our skin. Of those airy molecules between the knees. The airy molecules in the spaces that are folded between the belly and the thigh. And we'll gradually bring ourselves up. I'll invite us to come on down to our backs. If you have a block, go ahead and grab your block. Maybe a rolled up other mat or blanket if you don't have a block for a raised surface. Oh, hi, Rena. Good to see you, Rena and Kathy. Awesome. All righty. We'll get our block. We're going to lie down on our backs. Now, if you can put your block lengthwise, great, okay? We tend to do it crossways, like so, but I'd like to see if we can align the spine on as much surface as possible. Same as if you had rolled up a blanket or a towel or a mat, put it lengthwise. So we're going to lift the hips and bring the block underneath of us, aligning the length of the spine from the tailbone up. More support. And then when you're comfy, I know that can be relative, allow the arms to fall away and see if we can allow for a sense of heaviness. Wherever we can be aware of heaviness. In the bones, in the flesh, in our organ, in our earth, in our water, heaviness in our fire, heaviness in our air. Can we be heavy in compassion, rooted? Staying rooted as we allow for a lift. Feeling all the strength and stability that comes from feeling rooted as we lift. What are we enjoying about feeling the support as we allow for a gentle lifting and a rise in our spirit? Can you lean into this support? Will you accept it? Could you sink heavier? Can we accept it? Now I'll invite us into a breath practice that will involve a hold. If you have any history with any trauma regarding your breath, please don't do the hold. Just find the breath
And be okay with that. Eyes can be open or closed. We'll relax the tummy and we'll breathe in and let the tummy expand and hold. So don't breathe in all the way. Call it a third of the way. Breathe in a little bit more and hold. Breathe in the last bit and hold. Observe your mind, observe your feelings, your sensations. Exhale a third of it and hold. Exhale and hold. Exhale all of it and hold. Feel that rooted, empty, heavy feeling. Breathe in a third, hold. Feel that lightness, that vibrancy. What does that breath give us? And breathe in a little and hold. Can you feel the rise? Can you allow it with the support we have? Breathe in and hold. Where does this take us into our upper energies as we feel so full of breath, so full of possibility? Exhale, hold. Allow that rootedness, that heavy calm. Exhale, hold. Exhale it all and hold. Bring your trust down into this empty, heavy void of rooted, knowing that it isn't void. Breathe in free and easy. Notice your sensations. Notice that brightness in the nasal passageways. Notice the brightness in your eyeballs. Stay here or flip your block a step higher or adjust your blankets so that you're a little higher. Now maybe you start to go in this direction and everything in you says, no, 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 no. Go back down. Honor when we're feeling too much. Honor when we're finding a new edge that right now it's like, no, doesn't mean forever. It means right now. Everything changes. But let's respect this moment and breathe. What colors do we see? What's in the in-between? Go in and be. And repeat. What does a sensation need? Does it need more air? Does it need sound? Does it need to be expressed? Does it need light? Does it need to be seen? Does it need support? Does it need fluidity and feeling? Saturation? More applied attention? Or is it unified? Is this the most unified we've been with this kind of sensation in a while, ever? Let go. Gently lift the hips. Maybe hold the lift. Lower down whenever you're ready, but maybe you want to hold. Unsupported but supported. Easing your way down. because that easing is reflective of how much support we are able to give ourselves while we feel, while we come into fire, while we share love. Do any final movements that you wish to do before presenting your body into a space of rest and stillness. If you're not ready for rest and stillness, make up your movements. Maybe invert, being upside down, maybe twisting. Maybe there is so much alive going on inside, you don't need any more external stimulation. Find where you want to be. Eyes lightly open, eyelids heavy. Belly and organs are relaxed. Allow your tongue to trace and massage your upper gum line side to side. Touch and massage as much of your gum line and upper lip with your tongue as you can. Feel, explore, probe. Lower gum line, feel, explore, probe. Around in a circle, feel the muscles in your tongue down into your throat. Other direction, feel your breath as you feel this movement. Open the jaw wide, protrude the tongue. Bring the tongue in, clench the jaw. And relax. Let's puff air into the upper lip, stretch it out. Lower lip, stretch and breathe. Left cheek, stretch and breathe. Right cheek, alive with vibration, and breathe. All the cheeks, eyes open. Allow your gaze to go up into your forehead without moving your head. Use the muscles in the eyeball. Straight down and up and down. Up, breathe 2. Down, up, down. Lightly close your eyes. Feel the breath in your nostrils. Feel the weight of your body. Aliveness in your mouth, your throat, your chest. Lightly open the eyes. Take the gaze to the left. How far can your eyeballs turn to the left? Feel the muscles. What does looking to the left feel like with your sight? And right? Feel the sensations swirling around inside of your head. Feel your breath. And left. right. How does right feel different than left? Left. How does left feel different than right? And right. Hold. Can you see any further right? How do you know? And center, close the eye. Bring the palms together. We'll rub them vigorously, making them nice and warm. This is a heat generated from inside of you, your hara, your center. Place the warm palms over the eyes. Feel the warmth. See the colors that come from this contact. And rub the palms again. This is coming from within. But where does that heat come from? Feel your connection to a bigger heat source. Cup the warm hands over your ears. Invite that heat, that stimulation, that activation of truth, of authenticity, clear hearing, so that we can clearly vocalize. And rub the palms together again. Cupping it around your throat. Rubbing it together again. Placing it over the heart, letting it permeate and saturate. Feel the back of your heart, feel the front of your heart. And one more time. Notice how your kindling of your heat has changed. Stimulated, sustained. And place it at the belly. Maybe one at the belly button, one just above the pubic bone. Receive that radiation. Activation of your entire being, all of your energies. None are ignored. None are above the other. And then release the arms wherever you like. If you like another stimulation and place the warmth elsewhere, feel free. Your connection. What do you need? What do you want to feel? What are you curious? Allowing that imagination and insight, the birthplace of that curiosity, to feel, to wonder, to be humbled to what we don't know, and yet so open. We are all of that, the known and the unknown. And then find stillness. Lying heavy, eyes open, receiving, being. See your colors. Feel your elements. Whole and integrated. A part of a greater whole. Big and small. Feel the breath inside and outside. The earth and the universe breathing around you. The earth and the universe breathing within you. We'll all eventually join in an upright seated space to close with one another. Feel the center of your palms. Feel the center of your core. Feel everything that is emanating from within you, connecting to everything that is outside of you. Feel everything that's outside. All of those elements connecting within you. And hands to the heart center. All that is light, love, and kindness in me is nothing but a reflection of the light, love, and kindness in you. I'm Belinda. This has been Just Be Yoga and our Chakra Yoga Flow. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining. It's been my honor to share energy with you. A little bit of chi flow, a whole bunch of prana. May you have a wonderful day.
Thank you all so much for joining. Such a wonderful crew. Such a wonderful crew. I'm blessed to be able to share this morning with all of you. May you have a wonderful day. Peace.